it to let kind of chat connect and let this kind of work itself out here. I try to wait about 30 seconds to a minute, so I'm just gonna riff a little bit. But welcome guys, welcome. Yep, arena draft, woo, premier draft, new Capenna. Already played a few games, as you can see. I don't expect anyone to necessarily join and watch. I know I've been off for too long. So, but I am live. Look at me, I'm live. Wee, 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 making noises. And that's just about 8 weeks. Now. Okay. So welcome guys to another Zombie Devil stream. I know I have been off for a long time. I kind of intend to keep it that way. Just because of the issues I'm having with Wizards of the Coast customer service and Magic the Gathering Online specifically. While I've asked the paper side of customer service the same question that I've asked the online people, they have not gotten back to me, and I'm sticking to my guns on that one. This is me kind of bending the rules, hence why I say in the description, begrudgingly, because I am not happy with Wizards of the Coast. It's one thing to buy your box, and hey, if you have bad pulls and the box is only $50, that is what it is. Like, you can't complain about that. That's gambling. That's opening packs. But this is a customer service issue, and customer service as reflects upon the company. So that's just to give you an update. The only people that I guess are going to see it are those that watch the VOD, because I know nobody's in chat, but I just wanted to start things off with that, just so you know. And Arena and Magic Online are separate entities, but, again, it's just thought I'd inform you, and, I just realized your avatar is in there. I don't know if that's bugged, but that's kind of cool. But we're playing Obscura. So, this kind of cool Obscura deck. The only things that don't synergize super well are Evelyn and Rigo. I mean, in the sense that those are the cards that I've had difficulty casting, are those two. But otherwise, we only have one piece of removal, which is also kind of a downer. Bit of a downer. I do have the Obscura Ascendancy, but we're not playing it. Because Obscura Ascendancy is bad. Like, I have 3 1-drops, and then I can trigger it on 2-drops, and then I can trigger it on 3s and 4s. But I need to have one of those 3 1-drops in my hand, actually. And then Cut of the Prophets is actually pretty good, but the Untapped.gg doesn't recommend it as a good limited card. And I guess 3-drop wise, I don't actually have a lot of them. Like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And the one guy. So I have 5 3-drops. So I could casualty it, I guess, somewhat consistently. But, somewhat is the modifier there, because you gotta have one of those on the battlefield. But at the same time, the first game I played with this, I milled myself out by accident. So, well, I still won the game. I didn't mill myself to death, but I milled myself to I milled myself to 0 and won on the last attack. So maybe that's why Cut of the Prophets wouldn't necessarily be a good card, because you do take yourself down with some of these self-mill cards, and to a degree the amount of card draw as well. Down pretty low in a 40 card format. Hey, we got all three of our colors, and I'll keep it. I mean, I don't play anything until 3, but unless I want a Newsy and Mill, which I might, but I also might not. So I'm going to open on the island. Island, Swamp, and Plains third. So do we want a Newsy or Tainted Indulgence? We mill 2. I don't think we want to mill 2 just yet. Silver Servant. You may tap another untapped citizen. If you do, it gets +1 and lifelink. Neat. Well, I'll draw 2. Pitch the island. I got plenty of that. It's a 1/1. So 3/2. But I can sacrifice it. Pay 1, sacrifice. Other citizens. Whenever it attacks, create a 1/1 citizen, but you can tap the citizen. Yes. I might just deal Gone Bad, because he'll go to attack, and as long as there's no pump, I think I'm okay with that. I'm okay risking it in, whatever combat trick or shenanigans they may have. Because I can block a citizen. That ain't an issue. They still mill 3 even if they keep it alive. Yippee. Citizen down. Alright, make him discard a card. Reveal a creature. So what did they mill? They revealed the Civil Servant to us, by the way. But we milled the Gardener, that thing, and a land. And then they revealed another Civil Servant to us. So tap it, and it gains lifelink. So it'll be a 3/3 lifelinker. Unless we rip a land. Notice we're in bronze, and they're in platinum, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. I'm not sold on losing 2 cards, but we'll lose 2 cards. That Obscure Charm has actually been pretty good for me, by the way, because that could kill the Civil Servant. Ah, I see. Yes. I'll take the 5. They're going to gain 5 life no matter how you cut the cake. So mine. Not yours, mine. I gain the 5 life back so long as they don't remove a creature. I can exile another thing. Okay, so they get a 3-drop. What will the 3-drop be? Where'd the prize fight come from? Oh, that's what they discarded. You may return that creature can't attack or block as long as you control. From your graveyard to the battlefield, that creature. That's weird. I guess he's banking on... I can attack and exile a creature, but I'm curious now. That's bizarre. So you brought back the thing that gets +1 in lifelink, but you can't attack or block with it. Which begs the question, are you going to... Are you going to try to attack into me? Oh well. In order to lose your extraction specialist. Draw a discard, and if it's a non-land card, it gets a counter. I don't have 28 cards in my deck. Nope, it's a land. Okay. And I also don't really have cards to target it. It's just a 1/1 with double strike. Search your library when it dies. Okay. We have 5 mana types. We keep doing that. Which is pretty good. 3 a turn. We got 4, 3, 2, 0, and 5. Oh no! I can pay the 7. I'm at 16 cards. Yeah. Like, it's not efficient in terms of my mana, but okay. I'd rather eat your spell. That has Death Touch, right? Does Death Touch until end of turn, basically so long as a creature entered the battlefield this turn. If I read it correctly, but I'll read it right now. Until then, if this is the second time, all creatures you control. Pretty good, pretty good. So if he can get 2 creatures to enter in the same turn, he gets Death Touch. Neat. He's gonna look for a creature, and then he might just sandbag that creature, because then if everything has Death Touch, you know, you're more inclined to attack with the board that's gonna wipe our board. Ah, when it enters the battlefield, it creates. Right? Yeah, so that would trigger it twice. So let us cast our boy. Let us cast our boy. I mean, their boy, in fairness, but let us cast it. Everything having Death Touch is annoying, but it doesn't kill us. And then the citizen enters. I mean, the limo is only good if I can steal everything. By which I mean stealing like one or two creatures that can block profitably. Everything has Death Touch. So they're attacking with 1, 2, 4, 7, 10, 12. Sure. It's only half my life total. But now how do you block once everything has lost the ability? Is my question. Vampire. Okay. Attack. 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 Those just trade. Lovely. It's like I can keep camping up to a point, and I can also crew, but crewing would give him that creature back, which I don't want to do. But it's like, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Onaiva and go with him. Welcome. Because you guys are definitely the new to my room, as far as I know. But I know it's been a while. And it'll, as I said at the start of the stream, it'll continue to be a while. Because I'm very frustrated with Magic Online. I'm not so frustrated that I'm going to sell my... Well, I mean, I am so frustrated that I want to sell my collection, but I'm having difficulty pulling the trigger. So, we'll see. if I do or don't. I think the market is down too. Which is also like, you know, definitely lingers there at the back of your mind when it comes to trying to liquidate a collection. It's like, is now really the time? Not really. Yeah, Ragavan continues to drop. And then Ren dropped about $10 too. It's all Ledger Shredder and Obnixilis, I guess, now, driving a lot of those prices. I might as well cast it and then lose the land that I want to draw off the top. Well, didn't lose a land. I lost a card draw spell, but I guess it depends on what the third card down is. That didn't do anything. I don't quite understand that. I can't do anything until I draw a land, but they're all, I guess, at the bottom. Like, so that's 3 cards. So even if we drew the card draw spell, proof of concept is we wouldn't have drawn the 3rd land. Well, it's a tap land. Nice! Good for Mr. Orfeo. But you need to have 2 colored permanents, eh? So, no attack. So long as this isn't another colored, multicolored permanent, I think we're A-okay. I just have to hold up this murder. If it's a multicolored permanent, you target Mr. Orfeo. I target Mr. Orfeo anyway. Block. Pass the damage. Kill Mr. Orfeo. Well, well, well. Automatoa hasn't always been this glam. You little semi-demi mini-god. Ow. I think I just flash this in, gain a life, and I can, well, I was gonna try to counter a spell. But irrelevant. I have 1, 2, 3. So I have a 3 already. I can go for 4. Give me that. That's my 5th. Bing! 3/3 lifelinker. Okay, shield counter disappears. I think I'm okay with that. then if I draw a white source... Owie. I can't gain life this turn. Into another one. Oh, my battery's running low. Well, that's bad, as a matter of fact. Because I need to cast 2 creatures now. So I think I got. Because this is only going to get 1 thing, and then I still die on the crackback. So unless I hit a 1-drop. Nope. Oh. Doesn't matter. They got lucky. But I also probably was a little too aggressive. Whatever. You do your thing, man. I'm still dead. Okay. Lucky them, lucky them. That's our first loss. Oh well. We probably shouldn't have lost that game either. Like, you run it back and it probably is just the failure to block. The Scuttling Butler, because it did 8 to us. So had I held up, though, had I not been as aggressive and held up the 1/1 before I actually used the 1/1, but we got stuck on 2 lands, so we missed we missed 2 land drops, I believe, before we started hitting our lands, and that was part of the problem too. And maybe I should have blocked to eat the shield counter versus attack to eat the shield counter. But, it is what it is. I mean, either way, we're still bronze, and they were silver, so lucky them. You can also say, well, maybe you cast the limo out when I could have, or maybe I couldn't because I think I couldn't until that last turn because I didn't have the second white source. This can only cast this. If I hit a land, I can cast that. This is going to be stuck in our hand pretty much the whole game until we draw planes. And then, the rest is up to history here. It's up to God. This is not a keepable hand, but welcome to the 3-color format where it's like, I have no freaking clue. Not I have no clue what I'm doing, but it's like, I'd rather keep it in hopes that 1 land will get us there. So, like, we can't cast the Nimble Arsonist, but, I mean, just any 3rd land gets us the... And that's not a 3rd land. Okay. Rinse, lather, repeat. Rinse, lather, repeat. Rinse, lather, repeat. And someone's still in the shower. So we're stuck on 2 lands, and this time it's not even an island in a swamp. It's just swamp. We gotta love that variance. It is awesome. I'm playing 17 too. I'm not playing 16. What the shuffler is telling... Oh my god. What the shuffler is telling me right now is that I need to be playing 18 lands. Otherwise, it's not going to give me a land. Because we just missed 2 land drops, so we're going to take 2 losses in a row. And again. That was not really... Oh, son of a bitch. So we lose the Broker's Ascendancy. But yeah, what it's telling me is Well, there's land number 3, but it doesn't matter because Broker's Ascendancy. Because I run that out as a Death Toucher. Choose an on-land permanent. Activated abilities with an on-land permanent. Yes, now it's got Double Strike. Awesome. Cool. There's no point. Honest to goodness, no point, yeah. Broker's Ascendancy is a bomb. And we didn't get... Gotta love it. You just gotta love it. When it's gonna mana screw you, like, as badly as we've just been mana screwed the last 2 games. I was running well. Which is what prompted me to turn the stream on when I didn't want to. But here we are, and I've hit a bit of a roadblock. Lucky me, lucky me. Yes, you mulligan, and you just see what the 6. I don't think you go to 5 in limited. I mean, if it's 6 and no lands, you're screwed, so what do you do? Here, maybe it's rewarding us with a free game. I don't know. We're still getting the pair up, but I think you're going to get the pair up whether you like it or not, just because it's bronze. So I don't think there's anything you can do about that. Another tap land, so they're not casting anything. So I don't think I cast this Tainted Indulgence yet. The method of my madness on that one is if I get sorry, I thought that was the Interceptor was a different card. My bad. My bad. Got nothing better to do. Kill it. Okay. Shield counters are just annoying. It's not the end of the world. It's just annoying. 1/2 Death Toucher is all well and good. But okay. It's a 3/1. But it connives. Whenever it can return target spell to its owner's hand. I can take 4 in hopes that what they cast, I fizzle for it. Okay, well, if they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell, but then I get to cast the Limousine free, if you will, like, because their counter is gone. Okay, so that's pretty good, because that's not how shield counters work. So we got Spara's Adjudicators. Target creature can't attack or block. And then we got Titan of Industry. Reach, Trample. And it's a 7/7 that casts for 7. Not like I'm super concerned about it, but okay. I cast Keza. They're not in the colors that do straight up removal. They have to have a creature, like, green needs to have a creature on the battlefield, and then it can fight. But, okay, so it loses all its abilities and becomes a 1/1. Great. So that's good for them, but exile up to one target creature. Well, I can exile my own creature until it leaves the battlefield if I really wanted to. But I don't. Okay. Enters the battlefield with the shield counter on it. Sure. That was their turn. Got it. I thought that was our turn. That's why I let it pass. My bad. But, oh well. Because that's actually okay. Because now they have to have artifact removal to get this. Creature removal will do when they crew it, but the issue is if I go to attack and you don't have prized fight or whatever the fight spell in your hand, then I exile and you can't actually fight because I exiled. The same concept applies here. I can murder in response. Oh, well. Oh. I didn't realize it could only have one in it at a time. That's on me for not realizing that piece of interaction. However, for not reading the card, this is my first time after all, I thought it just kept going. It can only have one body in the trunk, okay. Got it. I'm actually okay with that, because I gain that 2 life back. It's 4 life, because of double strike, but I gain that 4 back with the Obscura Interceptor. Granted, he can murder, but I don't think he can kill shot, not murder, but it's like, okay. Okay. Make him use the kill shot. I don't have any shenanigans. So kill shot happens. I kind of have to let that happen. This won't do anything because of the shield counter. So, is the problem. So, because it's deal damage. It's a punch. Or a bite, whatever term you want to use. That doesn't make me happy. Okay. When it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if you had 2 or more creatures enter the battlefield this turn. It's got double strike. Okay. Ay. Okay. I'm stuck. So you got lucky that I needed, because 2 of the things that drive my deck, or at least one of the things that drives my deck, is right here. And Keys is gone. Now you can say, alright, well, maybe you shouldn't have discarded the Midnight Assassin to the Connive or whatever it was. Maybe I shouldn't have. But I have some... I can make some things happen. Okay, that's actually good. Just discard a card's fine. Oh my god. They had it. They had it. Lucky you. Lucky. He has all the answers. Between Witness Protections and Disdainful Stroke and Kill Shot that we know about, because we bounced it to their hand, they have all the answers. And again, the annoyance of shield counters here is really annoying. Really annoying. Well, milling the vampire isn't helpful, because we do have that one vampire. The owner of target puts it on top or bottom of their library. Lovely. Put on top, decline. Why do I want to mill 2 more cards? I don't. Target creature you control has base power and toughness 4/4. Lovely. So it's a 4/4. So no matter what... well, not no matter what. I do have a block. But... the issue is they just get this creature back. So it's like no matter what I do, I'm still dead, because that becomes the 4/4, or that becomes the this, or that becomes that. There's no winning line here. Whatever, you discard the unknown card, or you discard the kill shot. It doesn't matter, I'm still dead. Because it's just, whenever it attacks, target creature you control has base power toughness, yeah. Well, I don't think I had a draw there. I don't know. I don't care. So yeah, we won 4 in a row, only to lose 3 in a row. Because of course we lose 3 in a row, because I turned stream on. And that's what happens when I decide to stream. I don't... I don't rack up any sort of victories to save my frickin' life. And yeah. I messed up with the limo, but let's not talk about that. So, that was my mistake. And I know 4 is still your buy-in back, at least, but... frustrating. Frustrating. I'm not. I know new Capenna draft is frustrating a lot of people in general, like I've heard. Or limited, so whether it's sealed or draft. I've heard that it's frustrated a lot of people. Even Heartstabber, as long as there are 5 or more, it's a 3/2 flyer with Death Touch. When it dies, mill 2, draw. That one enters with the shield counter. When it attacks up to another creature, it is flying. When it attacks it and up to one other creature, both gain first strike or lifelink. So you can do one or the other. Enters with the counter on it. I don't think that's that good. I mean, I guess it's a 3/3 flyer late in the game, but I don't think that's that good. I'm more inclined to take the 5-drop. I'm just gonna take the 5-drop because I think that's a better spell. When it becomes the target of the spell, it connives. When it enters the battlefield, you get a treasure token. Well, treasure tokens are good. This is true. No. We'll see what, I mean, I don't know. Well, I've seen some of the combat tricks. I shouldn't say I don't know. No, I've seen some of them. I like. I like this ability, because this is a 5/5 flyer. That's different than a 1/1 that just becomes a 3/3 Death Touch. Okay, I'll take it. It'll just still be in the Obscura, basically. I mean, we'll see what else we get. Whenever a creature you control with haste attacks, create a tapped treasure token. Neat. I'll take the security bypass, though. Grittergrins is okay. It's a 4/4. But I'll take the mana fixing. Yeah. Counterspell. Sort of. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by the same player, and they have to sack one of them. I guess. That's at least a better sacrifice effect than just choose out of a board of 5. Like, you can choose 2 out of the 5, and if they're both 5/5s or something big, I suppose it's not the end of the world. There's a lot of removal, too, but it's like, whatever. I guess I'll play off of these potential connives here to try to make like a 4/4 double strike and win that way early in the game versus it's there. It's just there's a glitch. Okay. When this enters, it connives. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, Jaxus is good. Discard a card, make a token. Exile it from a graveyard to draw 2, discard 1. I mean, he's okay. Connive. Connive. So just connives. For free! Well, not for free, but, you know, you pay 3 mana at any point in the game and you can draw and discard. Draw, discard, draw, discard. Interesting. Enters the battlefield to put a +1/+1 counter. That's not bad, to be honest. I'm not sold on that. It gets you 2 of the colors that you need, but I'm not sold on it. Why do I have it? I don't know where that quick draw dagger came from, but I have a quick draw dagger. Whack. Kill spell. A whack. Look at the top 2 cards. Put one in your hand and the other on the bottom. Casualty. Yeah, that's the. It's not literal draw card. It's put a card. Tainted Indulgence. Take it. Take it, take it, take it. That has draw card. The Initiate doesn't have draw card, but has lifelink. But I'm going to take the card draw spell. I have like little to no 3s. Little to no 3s for each citizen you control. Well, I don't have. These aren't the colors that create citizens. So it would literally just be a 6 mana flyer. Unless, I mean, I'll take it over the other thing, because I'm probably going to get the other thing anyway. The other thing being that exile to make something tap for one of the 3 colors you need. So 2 mana exile to make something tap. And it's like, it's going to happen. So I'm not worried about that. But yeah, Obscure Initiate's pretty good. I have a lot of connive. So, decent amount of that. Majestic Metamorphosis. Becomes a 4/4 angel artifact creature and gains flying. Sure. Take it. Take it. I just selected it. Hello, 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 hello. No. No. No! I hate when it glitches like that. Well, I really wanted that Town Crier, but Arena glitched out, because that's what Arena frickin' does. Lovely. Well, you take the Hideaway. This actually makes citizens, so that's actually good. So now I have citizen synergy for this, for the Angelic Observer. And I do have a Shattered Seraph already, so scratch that. I don't need one. When it attacks or blocks, return up to 1 target creature that crewed it to its owner's hand. Whenever you draw your second card, put a counter on it. Okay, yeah, that was printed in Eldraine. So that's a reprint. There's the Sky Crier that I've flippin' wanted, but, well, never mind. Just never mind. Take the Fey Vandal. And then all these connive things are literally drawing your second card each turn. So for the purposes of at least the Vandal, like, that's pretty good. I'll take the Echo Inspector for now, but I do like that. Just make something big and stupid and block. Neat. That as a removal spell is fine. Oh, I was like, it glitched again? How about that? Join the Maestros. Do I want the... I don't know if Nightclubber... I mean, it's 2/2 that can just blow up a bunch of... But, I mean, do you randomly play that? Just for the sake of, okay, I can get somebody. It's just a 2/2 that will shrink something. And maybe bail you out of a tight situation? I'm going to take the Fixing. Because it's fixing. Broker's Veteran. Put a shield counter when it dies. Oh, Scuttling Butler. There's the Scuttling Butler. Sure. I have to figure out how to use him, but sure. Sleep with the fishes. I mean, I'm pretty much going to play these Syndicate Infiltrators. It's just a matter of putting them in the deck. I mean, Rooftop Nuisance is a very good card. What is my creature count right now? 9? Okay. Ah, no. So yeah, I have a low creature count. Gotta take it. That gets you blue and black, so that's not the worst. Pack 3. I guess it could have net you a creature. So that my creature count's 10, but then there's a couple in the board, so I can bring it up to like 13. I mean, I'm not opposed to the draw 2, to be honest. Take out a bypass and then do 1, 1, 1, 1. Both. I'm not a fan of the Illuminated Virtuoso if I'm not going to be playing like the 2 things that can target it. I'm also not a fan of that, but I mean, Rabble Rousing, every time you attack, you get a citizen, so I can potentially cast that for 1 white. Granted, it's not great, but it's not horrible. Anytime I target it. Well, I can only target it with 2 spells. As things currently stand. These 2. And those 2... I'm being told not to play. What am I at? 14, 7, 10. So I gotta get rid of a thing. I'm more inclined to get rid of this. I mean, don't get me wrong, security bypass, and it's saying, oh, don't, do it. But, I mean, something can't be blocked. And I like that more than make disappear. So, that's what I'm going to play. Okay, well, that's unable to submit the deck. Well, build my deck. Why was it unable to submit my deck? I don't know. Oh, how lovely. I now have to start from scratch. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. $17 lands. Okay. And what was the one card that... It was Case the Joint, is what it said to get rid of. There we go. So this is, I believe, how it had it built. Keep. We got all the land we need. So let's go. Danking around. Welcome. I believe you're the new one. Go with him. Still here. Elysian, another TV viewer. Onaiva and Abuji. So, since, for those of you that are new, like I said, I haven't streamed in like a couple weeks, and I probably will continue on with that. And I appreciate you guys joining me, but like I say, that's just the reality of it right now, because I'm currently in a battle with Wizards customer service, and apparently they've read it, and the cases are open. They just don't want to reply for whatever stupid-ass reason. So I'll let them carry on like that, because that's how they want to do business. I just wanted to get something on the battlefield. And curve-wise, I might as well keep playing things out until I have to. What is that? Equipped creature has flying. Okay, so you can just make your 1/4 a flyer. Who cares? 2/2 will 2/2 blocks 1/4. Two dies. 1/4 deals 1. Possibly. Oh no, 1/4 makes treasure token. Ah, smart. Treasure token makes 1/2. One four makes treasure token blows up 3/3. Possibly. I'm a ways away. Okay. Makes treasure token. Use treasure token to make 3/3. To make 2/2 3/3. Me speak caveman. Aye. Make 2/2 3/3. Tarzan. Jane. Tarzan. Nifty. We got the Fixer, and we got 2 Plasma Jockeys. 2 4/4s. Lovely. I mean, 1 life is 1 life. If you're only dealing 1 to me a turn, I gain it back, so I don't quite understand that. Yes, you can deal 4, so that puts another 4 drop. Well, I have 2 4 drops, but 0, 3, and 4. So 0, 3, 4. Okay. I can't block. But I have 0, 3, and 4. I mean, this is where it's bad. Like I said, it's just a 5 mana 3/3. Because I don't have the rabble rousing or card that's going to make it, halfway decent. I have to give you that against my will, but I will do that. Because I have... Now, if you don't attack, I guess you can give your Rox Pummeler flying. Yep, the creature. Oh, that has flying. Okay, so you have flying protections. And then do that. Okay. Now they both have flying. But you're going to use that defensively, right? And then I have... I don't get that. Okay, but then I have 3 and 2, so I have 5 on the crack here. Bang, bang. So, he just takes 3. For now, he just takes 3. Well, I guess we're on the strategy of just draw 6 cards and kill him. I mean, I draw 1 card, the Vandal gets big. Bigger. I can get 1 off that, 1 off that, 1 off my normal thing. That's 3 damage, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 can block my biggest things again. 1, 2, I literally don't care. Because you have no cards in your hand. Connive. It doesn't matter how I do it. And then the Cabaret Initiate goes there. Mm-hmm. 2, 4, 5. And I didn't even need to draw a card. I mean, you can do that a bunch of times. Yeah, if you're a fan of the stream too, you'll hear me complain a little bit about pair ups. But when you're down in bronze, you can't complain about pair ups. It's gonna pair you up pretty much every time. So like, I get it. Yeah, 608. Does it actually? Well, I think maybe I have to be index for it to. Yeah, I got 23 and 51 rares, so. And the weird Elspeth emojis. Bleh. Although this is that's the showcase Elspeth, if I remember right. Maybe not literal showcase, but it's like a type of. I don't think that's her actual art. And if it is, then I just haven't looked at Elspeth enough. Borderless or not. Oh, TCG's updated. Oh no, her showcase art is like her holding the glass of Halo. So that must be her regular art, and it's just the border blocks it. But her borderless is her holding like a staff or something, like a scepter. Scepter is the word. It's just the pack art. How interesting. The pack art, but well, not interesting that it's pack art, but it's interesting that the pack art doesn't appear in the set. I don't think, unless it's because I just saw showcase. I just saw borderless, and I'm now looking at regular Elspeth Resplendent. How interesting. I guess I should have opened with that, but it's fine. I mean, I'm not missing something, right, chat? You know, Elspeth doesn't appear, and well, that art doesn't appear in the set. If it targets a white creature, otherwise it's just a 4 mana. So this is Maestro's. Oh, Menace. I didn't know it had Menace. Yep, Maestro's. So he's playing Grixis. I can get Island or Swamp. I'd probably just get Island. Nat T20. Natty 20. Ha 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 ha. I got it when I read it. It's not. So I just was. That was fake laughter. The gilded foils are in this set are actually pretty gorgeous. It just stinks that unless you're buying like a collector's booster, they're not very common. So can't block the damn thing anyway. I still can't block the damn thing. I mean, I can, but what's the point in blocking a 0/3? He can't block me, I can't block him. You know, so it's like, okay, I'll just take one from your treasure dog. Treasure dog. Okay. I'm fine with that. For reasons that will be made clear. That's a sorcery. I'm stupid. I guess that interaction works out better because they wouldn't block if I did it up front. So I made it less profitable. It's 3/5, so it survives the package bomb. Because that can only... The parcel bomb, the ominous parcel, blur, it can only do 4 damage. If I was to... I mean, I'd lose it on a block, but I wouldn't lose it. He has to deal 1 damage to the Ballroom Brawler, otherwise it... Okay, just searching for a land then. Perhaps to get... Now that's off the battlefield for the purposes of the Angelic Overseer. Granted, these are the 2 cards that work synergy with each other, but I guess I just hardcast the Overseer. First Strike or Lifelink. I want you to cast Lord Xander, to 1 of 2 creatures.